Hello everyone, my name is Amanda Waldhart and you are here with Amanda's InspirationStation.com. Thank you for joining me for the Valentine Treat Week 2. For those of you who are already on my email list, you should have received last night an email with the project sheet on the project that we are doing today. That is the only way that you will receive a project sheet is if you are an email subscriber of mine. So if you are not, this series runs all through January. So every Monday at 4 o'clock, I will hop on. I still have 2 more. And you can hop on over there to amandasinspirationstation.com. A box will pop up. You will put in your email. And before we get started, I have a few things, because when you put in your email, there will be a lime green box that will pop up after your email. It says instant download. The instant download is the January 2025 Amanda's Monthly Inspiration. So this is for being an email subscriber. I send out one of these every month, and this is an instant download for you. So hop on over there. Don't forget to download your calendar. And then on Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Time, you will get the project sheets. All right, I'm super excited about this one because Valentine treats don't always have to be crazy. They don't have to be difficult, and Stampin' Up provides us with so many fun things that you can use to make them easy. So today is one that is about being easy, and I can't wait to share it with you. But I'm going to hold on for just one moment. So by now, we started on January 7th, the mini January through April. I almost said August. That would be a long mini. January through April mini catalog. And I can finally open it now. Yay! And then also we have our celebration going on, which began also January 7th, but this only goes through February 28th. Now, I do want to go over 2 things really quickly, because during celebration, I have a celebration. And I have been emailing this out. So during these 2 months, I have a special exclusive event. And if you want to be a part of this exclusive event, that you will have 4 free make and takes mailed to you in a kit. In the kit will also be a game. You will also get a free gift in that kit. And then I will also have Prize Patrol. And what we are going to do is on March 27th at 6 p.m. Central Time, I will have a Zoom where you can all hop on if you want to hop on. And we will play the game together. We will do Prize Patrol. We'll do the make and takes together. Now, I will be emailing everyone a full PDF tutorial on the make and takes, so that you are, if you can't hop onto the Zoom, you do have the tutorial to make your make and takes. These kits will be mailed out on March 10th, free of charge on me as a thank you, because I want to celebrate you for helping me with my business during celebration. So, how do you get an exclusive invite to this? That's a great question. So, celebration is for every $60 that you spend, you can get a free item in this brochure. And there is a lot of amazing products in here. I love them so much. Now, yes, I do want to say, yes, Stampin' Up raised it to $60, whereas previously it was $50. It has always been $50 in the 20 plus years, or the 15 plus years that they've been doing it. This is the first time they've raised it. And honestly, I'm okay with it. I'm surprised it hasn't been raised yet. So it is with a $60 purchase. So you can earn your spot by purchasing $180 worth. That's getting to pick out 3 celebration items. Or hosting your own workshop, which is also an order of $180, then you would also get your hostess rewards. You would still get your free celebration. You can do it by yourself with a workshop, or you can collect orders from other people, friends and family, however you want to do it. Now, this does not have to be a one-time order. This is running through January and February, so it's a cumulative. So if you place an order for $60 one time, and then another time you do, $120, or another time you do $360 worth, that's fine. It doesn't matter. But that's how you can get to this fabulous kit and join this celebration that I have going on. So you can hop on over to amandasinspirationstation.com and you can click on shop now, and you will see lots of wonderful things. Now, we're going to be using two stamp sets today. And one is in the mini catalog, which, yay, I can open it now. So I even have my place tabbed here. So we have the Hugs for You. We're going to be using that because here's our little project. And we are going to be using Stampin' Up's Book Box Treat. And they come 10 in a pack. I love these. I think they are absolutely adorable. And what I have inside my book here, we're going to be using that stamp that says Happy Valentine's Day. This is part of the Hugs for You. And then what I have in mine is I have cherry slices. I love cherry slices. So I just bought these at my local grocery store. I put them in a little cello bag. Now these cello bags, there is a link below. I bought them on clearbags.com. So I just put them in there and put them in there in my box. You can put whatever you want in your box. It doesn't have to be, candy, or it could be candy and a gift card. Look at that. A gift card fits in there as well. So that's what I have in mind, is the little cherry slices. So we are going to get started. So this one here is in the catalog. The next stamp set that we are using is we're using a bundle. Now this bundle is part of our online exclusives. That means that it is not found in a catalog. It's not found in any Stampin' Up publication. It is online only. So when you hop on over there, you can look this up. It's called Hearts of Elegance. Now this comes with dies, and I wanted to pull out the dies to share with you because I love these dies. I love hearts. Anybody who knows me knows that I love hearts. I put hearts on a lot of my projects. So there's lots of different heart dies here. Some that cut and embellish or emboss. Then we have just ones that just cut. And I love the shape of these hearts. I love how rounded they are. So we got this, and then we got that. And then we also have these three that have the embellishing. But then we have these three dies. And I love these three dies too, because this is for the flower. If I can get it on there. There we go. This is for the little stems and the little leaves. So we have dies that do all of this plus all these hearts. So I love it when Stampin' Up does that. So that's really nice. So I'm going to put them over here so I don't lose them. Not that I usually lose the big ones. I usually don't lose big ones, but all right. So before we get started, I do have one more thing I need to go over that I almost forgot because I have this tabbed here. So during celebration, Stampin' Up has a really awesome joining special. And I want to bring this up because I feel like Stampin' Up always has an awesome joining special. So normally it is $99 plus tax. Shipping is free, saves 11%. But you get to pick out $125 worth of product. So that's $26 in free product. Plus, you're saving 11% on the shipping. During celebration, we have two options. Option one, you can still purchase the starter kit for $99, still the normal starter kit, but you then can have your choice and 2 Stampin' Write markers. This is fabulous. This is, they are $35 normally a piece. Now I have brights here and subtles, but you could pick whatever ones you want. They could be neutrals, regals, brights, subtles, whatever ones you want. Plus then you would also get this free exclusive stamp set. Now this stamp set, the only way you can get it is if you join. It is called Handmade Designs. Super cute. I do love the back of this. You can put this on the back of your projects. You've got thank you so very much, which I love the font on that. You can make great thank you cards or just, you know, note cards. However, I also love how you can use your markers and your blends to color these in. So this right here is a value of $91 that you are getting free with the $99 starter kit. Plus, you also get to pick out $26 more in free product. Your choice, whatever you want. But let's say you already have all the markers and maybe the stamp set doesn't trip your trigger. So this isn't what you want. We have option 2. Option 2, you get to pick out $155 of your whatever you want, whatever you choose, and you still only pay $99 plus tax. That is $30 in addition to the $26 that are already. So you get an additional $56. That's amazing. And you can pick out whatever you want. So I did want to share that. That is a great value. All right. I love Stampin' Up. I have loved it since 2001 when I was first introduced to it. I love how everything matches. I love how the inks match the paper to the designer series paper. There's so many things I love about it. I love our dies. I love our embellishments, our designer series paper, our ribbons. They're so beautiful and I just love them all. So enough about me loving Stampin' Up. Let's start with this beautiful project and pretty simple. So with this box, this is how it comes. It's in 2 parts here. Now everything is scored, super easy, but I did want to share with you. So they already have the adhesive strips here, which is super nice, and I love that. You'll also notice that there's one on the tab here. Now, you can hear that, right? I used Velcro, and I just bought these at my local craft store. I think I bought these at Hobby Lobby. I wanted this to be Velcroed so that I could open it and reuse it again. But there is right here a little piece that you can peel off. It's like tear and tape, and then you could peel it down. But just know that when you go like this, then it's probably going to rip your designer series paper. So if you're giving this as a gift to somebody, you might want to make it where you put the little Velcro dot on it. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to get started. So here is the box. Everything is folded or scored for you to fold, which I just love that. So this part is the box part. So we're just going to go ahead and I'm actually going to get my bone folder so that I can burnish the creases on here because it does help a lot. And this is more of like a cardstock, or I mean a cardboard. So it is thicker than paper. And then we're just gonna do that. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do that one. And I'm gonna do that one. All right, so the box is pretty easy. I'm gonna turn it like this so that the flaps are on the sides here. You're literally just bringing these up like this. Then you're gonna bring up the side here. Now you're gonna notice right here is a piece of adhesive strip. So I'm just gonna poke that off. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to fold this down just like that. Now I am gonna take my fingers along the side here because I wanna make sure that I apply a little bit of pressure to it. So that is all we're doing. And there's the inside of our box. Now for the book part, we have the same thing. We have 2 score lines here that we're just going to burnish in. I think these book boxes treats are so cute. And if you haven't seen this yet, there is a stamp bundle in here, which you will see because on my Feature Fridays, I will be using this. There is For the Books stamp set and dies. Oh, so cute. All right, so I'm just going to varnish this in. Now, before I put this together, I'm actually going to go ahead and we're going to decorate the box. So the outside here. So how do I want to do this? It goes like this, like that. All right, so I have some pieces here that I've already cut out. So I already have my little hearts die cut it out. And then I also have right here my little pieces to this, which these are not quite 3. So they are 2 and 15th by 16th. Yeah, that's a mouthful, isn't it? Okay, so I rounded my corners because the book is rounded. So Stampin' Up! Currently does not have a rounder, but if you have this old trio punch, that's what I use. If not, I know that the old envelope board has one, or you can obviously, if you have, I know there's one on Amazon that also has it. All right, so I'm just going to kind of flip this over because I want to make sure that I'm doing it on the right sides here, that I'm rounding my right sides. So use whatever corner rounder that you have. So then we have the back here, and then we have the piece that's for the side of the book. And this is 1 by 3 and 15/16. I think that's, I have the correct measurements on, I do have the correct measurements on the, hopefully I'm reading this right. This is like my worst, I don't have my good ruler on me. And this is like my old icky ruler, and it's very hard for me to see. So hopefully I'm seeing that right. I have my glasses on, but I need new glasses. So I know the measurements are right on the thing, and I will double check and put them. All right. Well, let's see here. Maybe I don't have any glue here. Okay. Well, you know what? We won't use glue, I guess. Here, we'll just use some Stampin' Seal. So I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal. All right, and I'm going to place that all the way up to the line. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the back. Like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the center of the, like the binding of the book. So there's that. All right, so now I am going to go ahead and I'm going to peel these off because I want to place my box in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this up like this so I know where I want it. And I'm literally just going to place this down. Just like that. And there you have your little book box. I love that. Love, love, love it. And I also want to share with you what we are going to do for this, because this is my big surprise that I love how this turned out. But I need to get one thing really quickly because I forgot to grab it. And I just want to make sure that I'm grabbing it. All right, so, oh, I don't have enough space. All right, so what we're going to do, and I wanted to share this with you guys because this is fun, that I found fits perfectly. All right, so I am going to cut this piece at a 1. Doesn't matter, you just, it's 1 inch here. All right, so it's just 1 inch. In the mini catalog, we have a bundle, and the bundle is called, which I should have marked this, but I didn't, but it has everyday arches in it, which these are new dies. And I will be honest, at first I was like, oh my gosh, I need these dies. And I was like, do I need the stamp set? But of course I need the stamp set because the stamp set is so fabulous, but I don't have it marked and I should have, so I'm so sorry. Hold on. Please hold. All right. Oh my goodness. I have to share these with you, but I don't know. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Okay. This always happens when I like try to be really prepared, and then I always feel like there's something that stops me from being prepared. And this is it. All right, where is it? You know what? Maybe this is online exclusive. You know what? I'm not going to dig up through this anymore because I don't want to I don't want to sit and take up too much time. But this is the bundle, so maybe look under online exclusives or under the mini when you're looking online, because I think that I'm starting to think it's an online exclusive. All right, so here is Everyday Arches. Super cute. Love it. So this smallest arch here fits this perfectly. Okay, so what we're going to do though is we are going to, this is going to be a little bit different, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a little piece for this, and then I'm going to fold it down, and then we're going to cut that other piece. So we're kind of going to finagle here just a little bit. So now I'm going to grab my yucky ruler that I have. Let's see if I find a different one. All right. So we need this to be 1 by 1. I thought that I cut these pieces already before, but they weren't in my little bin, so I'm very sorry about that. Normally I cut these before, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to adhere this like this, but we're going to wait. I'm going to wait just a moment to adhere it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this through my cut and emboss machine. And it doesn't matter right now if there's extra, because we're going to trim it. That doesn't matter. So I'm going to bring my cut and emboss machine over here. And I'm going to line that up. And then we're going to put that away. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to line this up like this, but we're going to cut it. We're only going to put the glue here, because then I'm just going to snip it off right there, which I really want this glue to work. So since it doesn't want to work, we'll just get a new one. I don't know what's wrong with it, and I'm not going to mess around with it. All right. So let's get a new one. We're going to put our adhesive and not a lot. Like I just kind of got a lot because it was the new. So I'm going to kind of spread it around a little bit, just because I don't want all this glue oozing out. So we're going to place that like that, and we're going to let it sit for a moment. Look at how perfect that fits. So perfect. I just love it. And I love these dies. I mean, you can make projects with these dies going this way, this way, this. I just love these dies. They are so great. All right. So let's let that sit for a minute. In the meantime, let's do some stamping. So we're going to stamp. We're going to need real red, but we're also going to need our Versamark for embossing. We're going to do a little heat embossing. So for the real red, we're just going to stamp, and this is for the front of the card. Life is better with you. So we're just going to stamp that. And then this one, we'll set that aside. We're going to get out, which I have right next to me. I'm going to use the embossing buddy from the Tools Additional Kit because red is a darker color, and I want to make sure that I'm getting just the correct image. So I'm going to get out my Versamark here, and I'm using, excuse me, I'm using our new embossing powder, Wow. And I'm going to ink this up really good. And then I'm going to stamp. And then I'm going to bring this over. And I'm going to dump this on there. And then I'm just going to tap it off. I do want a little bit more. And tap it off. Then I'm going to brush this aside. And I have my heat tool right here. So it's going to be a little loud, and we're going to heat emboss this. Right now it looks like a white, almost like a white chalk, but it is going to get white and shiny. So we're going to wait till it gets white and shiny. There we go. I love watching that turn. All right, so there is our heart for the inside. I'm going to put that out of the way. All right, so this should be dry by now, so let's go ahead. And what we're going to do is we're just going to snip along the line on the back side. I'm literally just going to snip it off. So I'm going to grab my paper snips, and I'm just going to snip along the edge of that. That way you have this tab right like that. Isn't that perfect? It fits perfect. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this one down. The reason why I also did it in two parts is because there's a score line here, and I wanted it to be able to actually open and close easily. All right, so I'm going to let that sit for a minute. And then while we're doing that, let's do our inside. So for the inside, I'm literally just placing this flat right in the center here. And then I'm going to add one of these gold hearts that are the adhesive back heart sequins. If I can figure out how to open them. There we go. And I'm just going to place one of the hearts down below here. Like that. Perfect. And I got my candies already ready to go. So I'm just going to place those inside like that. And then this will be ready to shut. But in the meantime, we need to decorate it now. I think I put a little too many candies in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I had 5 in this one. I was like, wow, this one's got kind of a lot in there. I got a little excited. All right, so now we have another new product. This is called Gold Twisted Thread. So what we're going to do is I'm going to place a little piece of tear and tape. Just a small enough piece that this heart will actually cover it. So I'm going to place that right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a little piece of this gold here. And then I'm going to make a loop just like that. And these loops don't have to be perfect. Let's see here. How else do I want to make a loop? Let's do a loop like this. And then let's go ahead and do another loop. So there's 3 of them. And I'm just placing them so that they're all still on this tear and tape here. Like this. Now to reinforce it, I'm going to place another piece of tear and tape right in the center there, right over the same piece of tear and tape that I already did, but this time I'm not going to unpeel it. That's just to help keep that right there. Now for this, I'm going to go ahead and look at this. I'm going to share this. I have a new puppy. We got and he got my dimensionals. We got a English yellow lab, and his name is Obi, for Obi-Wan Kenobi, because my husband and I are huge Star Wars fans. I have been a Star Wars fan since I was a kid. And so he's super cute, and I love him dearly. But one day I look up, and he's got these in his mouth. I was like, oh, no, 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 no. So there's that. All right. And he's only, this week, he is turning 11 weeks old. So he's super cute, super little, super baby, wants to put everything in his mouth. Yeah. I had a yellow lab growing up, and then when I turned 18, I decided I wanted a dog myself after I moved out of the house, and I got another yellow lab. So he will be my third lab. Usually though, the last two that we had, I had English or American labs. He's an English lab. So, the difference is his head will be a little bit stockier, like it's like broader. His legs, he himself will be stockier, legs a little shorter, but they have more of that big blocky head. But all right, so I'm going to put my Velcro on top of each other like this. And then I'm just going to place it over here. Now this Velcro is like super strong. So I do have to be careful when I'm opening and shutting it. And then I'm going to place it like that because it's just super strong. I've got like mega Velcro here. So there you go. There is your little box with your little Valentine treats. And super cute. I just love these. And there's your little book box. Life is better with you in it. And then inside, Happy Valentine's Day. And again, put some candy in there. Put a gift card in there. Put whatever you want in there. Whatever fits in there that you want to put in there, you could put in there. But this is super cute. Now, the paper I used, I didn't even tell you about that. That is part of our online exclusive too, and that is the Marbled Elegance. This paper is so pretty. Look at it. They also have the pink. I love the pink. You got the Melon Mambo, so you got this side. Okay. Obviously that you've seen that side, but here's this side. It's just very, very pretty paper. And this is part of the online exclusive. So then you've got this one that's marbled, that's got the pink and the red. Back side is that. You've got this, which I think this is the same one we just did. Nope, this is a little bit different. So it's all marbled paper. It's just gorgeous. Here's another one, the pink. So, and then there would be the striped on that one side. So it's just gorgeous paper. You can make a lot of Valentine treats out of this one. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hop on over to subscribe to my email. And if you want to shop our celebration right now, that is going on. Remember, I will keep track. So you will get added to the celebration. If you place an order with me, and then if you do the download, don't forget to download your January calendar. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on Friday for Feature Friday. And then I will see you next week for week 3 of our Valentine series. Have a great day. Bye.